afternoon, friends. Come on in, have a seat, take your shoes off, grab you a drink, and let's chit chat. So I didn't see you yesterday because, sorry, I'm doing laundry and Lola's snoring, so it might be a little bit of a thing going on here. I didn't see you yesterday because we just had grilled steak and green beans, and I never know if you want me to check in even when I'm just cooking the same old things. But I wanted to come on today because, you know, I can't go that long without talking to y'all. So, update. Ooh-wee, friends. Let me tell you what. Asparagus is on the do not eat list for me. Okay, so I had it Monday. I fixed me some for lunch. It's on the do not eat list for Brock, so he didn't eat any, thank goodness. So I fixed me some, and I ate half on Monday, put the other half in the fridge, and I didn't feel too bad Monday. I was like, oh, okay, so this is not an issue. So then yesterday at lunch, I heated up the leftover shoulder steak and the leftover asparagus. No, it's, you know, okay, it's fine. Didn't really feel good yesterday. I was kind of just really tired, sluggish. I didn't really do much. I cooked this dinner. I cooked some New York strips on the grill, and we had some green beans. And as the evening wore on, I told Brock, I said, I don't really feel good. I'm going to bed. So I went to bed, and at some time, I don't know, it was about 10:30 or 11, I woke up in so much pain. My body felt like someone had snuck in the bedroom and beat me. I'm going to have to talk to Brock about that. But every joint hurt. And I was like, what? I haven't had pain like this in forever. What is going on? I was like, oh, dummy. You ate asparagus. And it's the only thing that I can think of because I know the steak didn't bother me. Of course, the green beans, I eat those, you know, pretty much the only vegetable I do eat. I was like, so it has to be the asparagus. Oh, friends, it hurt so bad. Finally, I gave in and took a Tylenol. I don't like to take anything, but I thought I am not going to get to sleep unless I can do something. So I did take a Tylenol, and it took me a couple hours before I fell asleep because I hurt so bad. I got up this morning and I feel fine. I was like, I have more energy. I'm like, no, we're done. No more asparagus. So I know I had said I was going to take a couple weeks to explore some different vegetables. I don't know that I'm going to be doing that because that is not worth it. My weight has stayed the same. I haven't lost, I haven't gained. I'm just kind of in a holding pattern, which is fine. But I thought last night, girl, talking to myself, I pretend I'm a girl. Anyway, I was like, girl, if you never lose another pound, that is fine as long as you do not have that joint pain that you had last night. I couldn't take that. That was horrible. I thought I used to live and function not very well all the time with pain. And if I never lose another pound, it's worth it to not have this joint pain, to do carnivore, you know, or whatever you want to call me. I mean, you know, you all know what I am. Anyway, that, oh my goodness. I was just like, that is just proof that this is the lifestyle that works for me because it wasn't worth it. It just wasn't worth it. Okay, so that leads me on to tonight. So I wanted a beef roast, and when I went to my little store, they had no beef roast at all. So I don't know if the butcher, he wasn't there yet. I went pretty early. And so I thought, well, they had chicken thighs on sale, and I thought, well, I'll just do chicken thigh roast. So we're going to do this. I wanted the roast with not potatoes. Oh, I'm so used to saying potatoes and carrots. With veggies, onions, I've got carrots, and then these are turnips. And we love roasted turnips in place of potatoes. So I cut them chunky like me because they're going to be in an oven for an hour and a half. That seems to be the perfect time for thighs to get that skin crispy and those thighs nice and tender and juicy. So I left them chunky. Now, like I said, not everybody in the house is doing carnivore. So I've got these veggies here for them. So I've got some carrots, and I've got some chunky onions, and then I've got the chunky turnips. So we're going to do that. I'm going to come back. Typically, I do my chicken thighs in the cast iron skillet. But since I'm doing so many and with the vegetables, I'm going to put it in my roasting pan. So we're going to come back and do that because I'm going to put it in about 4 o'clock because we're going to eat at 5:30. Also, update on that cordon bleu casserole. Listen, that was really good. The family really loved it. The only thing I would change if you decide to make it, I personally would have put more ham in it. I just followed the recipe that I found. So personally, I would like a more ham to chicken ratio. It was chicken heavy, and I wanted it, you know, half and half there. So that was personal preference. If you don't like ham as much as I do, then use the recipe. All right, so I'm going to go for now. I'm going to come back about 4 o'clock before we put the chicken in the oven, and we'll get it all seasoned up and get it ready for the oven. I'll see you in a bit. Bird is the word. It's always time to put dinner in the oven. So I have my roasting pan here, and I have my gloved hand. Inside of my roasting pan, I have a little bit of some avocado spray for easy cleanup. Now, to season it, I just have this seasoning salt from Spiceology. I love Spiceology. They have nice mixes of spices. So this one is a seasoned seasoning salt, and it has salt, garlic, onion, black pepper, smoked paprikas, and turmeric brown sugar. But it has 0 carbohydrates, 0 fat, 0 sugars on the label. So we're just going to go with it. I don't think it's going to be enough to make any difference as far as flare-ups or anything. We'll see what happens. Oven is preheating to 350 degrees. Get this underside seasoned. Now I'm going to flip it over. You cannot get any easier than this. I mean, this is quicker than pulling up to the drive-through window. It's going to take a little bit longer to bake, but it's going to be worth it. All right, flipped them over. I get this whole pack of chicken thighs for just a little over $6. Sorry, using my left hand, not the greatest. Give it a try here. Oven's ready. Temp is up. Oh, I'm just horrible at left-handed. Come on now there. There we go. And get that skin nice and seasoned. Everything's in there. All right. I'm going to hit the tops with just a little bit of the avocado oil. Take this off now. And we're going to add in our veggies, our carrots, our chunky onions, our turnips. If you are doing broccoli, cauliflower, whatever, or no veggies, if you don't want to be, like I said, not everybody here is doing carnivore. This one looks like a turtle. Look at it. Anyway, do whatever you want, or add none in. All right, let's get them all in there. Go. Big chunky onion. Come over here. All right. Now I'm going to do the same seasoning to the veggies. Add a little bit onto those. And there we have it. Voila! Bon appetit. Not yet. It's raw. Don't do that. I don't want to take anybody to the yard tonight. All right, 350 degrees for 1 hour and a half. That is the perfect time, in my opinion. Okay, in it goes, and we'll be back. So our chicken roast is out of the oven. It's been an hour, so I'm going to transfer the chicken thighs to a different pan here. You can hear the crust, this nice skin is crispy. I'm going to get these off here so that I can get all the vegetables in a bowl. There we go. Come on here, friend. There we go. Take a look at those. Look at those babies. Throw in the oven and forget about it. Go do laundry like I'm doing, or go read a book or watch something on TV or take a walk. You've got an hour and a half to do whatever. You know, in a mom's world, those times are very far and few between. All right, so let's get all the veggies in the bowl. I'll get them in there and we'll be right back. So I've got all my veggies out in a bowl. I poured some of that gorgeous broth from the cooked chicken. Now what I like to do is I like to add a little bit of butter in there. And then I like to add some black pepper. Give it a little swishy swish. And that's it. Dinner's ready. If you wanted to, you could add a salad to this. If you're doing more vegetables. Let me get my lid back on my butter so it doesn't, I don't knock it on the floor. All right. Here's my plate. Now I'm still actually still full from my bacon and eggs. I'm just going to get me a small thigh here. I'm really not that hungry. Come on off of there. Good grief. All right, got my thigh. I'm going to try a little bit here. Turnip, carrot, an onion. Let me get an onion here. There we go. Look at that, friends. Let me get a knife. Get this pushed out of the way. Let's do a taste test. All right. Show you how tender this chicken is. Flip it over here. It just falls right off the bone after being in there for so long. Let's give it a taste. It's perfect every time. Hour and a half, 350 every time. Perfection. This is a piece of turnip. So good. Cooked in that chicken fat. Carrot. I haven't had a carrot for a while. Like eating candy. Piece of onion. I know what that's gonna taste like. That's gonna be delicious. So good, so easy. Even if you're not eating vegetables, do the chicken. And then if you're eating the vegetables, there you go. Meal in one. All right, friends, I'm gonna go have my chicken thigh. And as always, thank you for stopping by, hanging out with me. It's always good to see you. You're a joy and a blessing to me. Have a good night, friends. Bye.